Welcome everyone. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations. And today's story comes to us from the armed fisherman down in Florida, Michael. Now, the armed fisherman has gone the proverbial rabbit hole and uncovering and exposing a local corrupt mayor. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, it is pervasive. All these local, corrupt, little dictator mayors. And this one comes to us in the form of Debbie Nash-King, also called the City Girl Mayor. And she shuts down public comments, and apparently she is in collusion with a local newspaper. And there's so much to the story, and I'm gonna share this video now. This is the tip of the iceberg. And the armed fisherman will be joining me this Tuesday for a live stream on my channel, so stay tuned for that. It is going to be a banger. Watch this.
You want to take away our right to speak about non-agenda items because we can't get anything on the agenda. You don't listen to us. You've outright stated in the paper that you're in cahoots with. And before you say the paper has nothing to do with it, I've got 45 minutes of audio of the mayor in KDH's office, in the editor's office, colluding.
Mr. Fornino.
This is my time, Madam Mayor.
Mr. Fornino.
This is on the agenda. And why you want to take away my right to speak?
It is citizen comments. Stay focused, please.
I've heard that audio myself,
Mr. Price, if it's not about
and it's pissed me off because it's me not being able to sit here and speak on RS 24001. Okay?
Well, you know, sometimes things just fall out of the sky and land in your lap. And guess what? I've got that 45 minutes. But right now, we're only going to focus on about 3 or 4 minutes of this. And I want you to start sharing this stuff out everywhere.
We have always been professional. And when I said the other day about your camera, I said, I'm going to tell your boss and them they need to buy you a video. And you came back and said, Mayor, we can use these same phones to do a whole movie. People do that. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. As much as I can give out, you give it back to me. Because that is how, and that's my fault. That is my fault. That is definitely my fault. And it's a thing about African Americans, we have a tendency to gravitate to each other. We have a tendency to see a black person in position and we let our guards down because you're out there, you with me, we're seeing each other all the time. And I know that the city of Killeen did not like KDH. And even with Paul being a Native American, I have a tendency, not that I'm racist, but I have a tendency to put a shield around blacks and minorities, especially women of all colors, to protect them. So I crossed the line when I made you a part of my circle of friends. That was my fault. Because you're black. And be honest about it. Because you're a black man. I wanted you to be successful. And Janelle was African American. And Danielle, she's a woman. So people like that I gravitate to. Paul's not a big talker. You know, he was doing our interview the other day and I was telling him made a statement. And this is me because I gotta watch me. I let my guards down and I can talk to you like a average person, not thinking from your perspective or anybody else's perspective. One thing, I've never crossed the line with you or anybody. That's just anybody tell you. As a reverend, I don't do stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, men from everywhere run up to me. I don't cross the line because my faith is so much important than anything else. And even yet when I was talking to Paul and we all was together, and I told Paul, don't mess up my picture, I'm one of the most eligible bachelorettes here in the city of Killeen, and y'all messing up my picture. Paul just laughed about it. There was no pun intended. Because see, I did that. I just feel like I can just talk to you any kind of way. I can call Mr. Brooks and tell him everything I feel about the paper. Mr. Miller, I'm more closer than him when it comes to writing. I can tell him anything. I like it. I love him. I love his writing.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, you do me in sometimes. But that's just I am one of the most honest and transparent people. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, just wait, because there's a lot more. A lot more.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The armed fisherman uncovering major corruption with this mayor in Killeen, Texas. Now stay tuned, because the armed fisherman will be joining me live on a live stream this Tuesday, January 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. And he'll be going over even more details of this corrupt mayor, and we'll be talking more about the corrupt mayors that I've uncovered as well, because it is a pandemic, it is an epidemic, it is pervasive. And as I said, think nationally, but you need to act locally. Go to these meetings, stand up to these dictatorial mayors, and together we will make America free again. Make sure to subscribe to my channel now, like this video, and share this video. I so appreciate your support, and I'll see you on Tuesday with the Armed Fisherman.